Hey friends, how's it going? Welcome to the live. My name's Debbie, Refresh Restyle. And y'all, I like hopping on here and sharing ideas and hopefully inspiring y'all. So here's our little collection of timber. Anyway, some ribbon that we're going to be using tonight. Aren't those fun? I love polka dots. Y'all let me know if you do too. And then some fun little picks. Can you tell? It's going to be a fall sign. As you're hopping on, say hello. Y'all let me know where you're watching from. And y'all, one thing that we're doing, this is one of our interchangeable signs. So we're going to be changing out this 4th of July. Let me see how I got this thing on here now. Anyway, we're going to be changing this out. I might need something stronger. How's everybody doing? Hey, hey, hey. I hope everybody's doing great. As you're hopping on, let me know where you're watching from. Have y'all had an awesome day? I hope so. Hey, Candy. Hey, Chris. Thanks for sprinkling. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Anyway, so this is an interchangeable sign. It's great for different seasons. And this was my 4th of July design that I have on here. And I'm just going to take this off, put it in my closet, and then I can get it out next 4th of July. Oh, Barbara, surviving Debbie. Y'all, that storm has been crazy. And listen, if anybody is going through the storm right now, let us know. It is terrible. Now, one thing that I do is I do save my bows. I don't know if y'all do. But I got to get this off of here first before I can save it. And I use some not twist ties, but cable ties. But I'm going to cut it off if I can get a hold of it. And I know you can like stick a toothpick or something down in it. Y'all know I don't want to use my good scissors or one of my good pairs that I have left. Ta-da! I saved it. I got a bunch of little blue fuzzies. Anyway, so with these, you can add back these pieces. You can do both of them or you can just do one of them. And y'all, these are on sale right now. In fact, all the refill pieces are. So, there you go. Let's get started. Now, did y'all say you like polka dot? And isn't this pretty? You know what this reminds me of? Do you remember Julia Roberts? She wore that brown and white polka dot dress. That's what I think about every time I see that. I love it. It's been windy and 6 inches. Y'all, that's what I've been seeing. I've been seeing like all this flooding. That's been what I've been seeing too. And that's terrible. I gotta get these fuzzies off of here. Look, I might have to, well, that's not really from the ribbon. That's from the other doodad. I like polka dots. Yes. Okay. Now look, whenever y'all put this on your sign, this is going to be the side that's, let me think. I always have to remind myself because when you paint it or you add something to it, you want to make sure it's going the right way. So, let's see. So you put it in those holes. So the big hole will be down at the bottom. But I love these, so it'll be like that. Okay, I'm going to paint these Dune. You can paint them any color you like. You didn't lose power. Oh, that's good. That is very good. Hey, Summer. I'm just going to add a little water here. And I'm painting, like I said, both of these Dune. But it'd be pretty painted white, whatever color you want. That's one of your favorite movies. I love that movie too. Sometimes I feel like Julia Roberts, you know, when she goes in that store and they look at her, they judge her. They're like, almost like, you can't afford this. Hey, Kim. Hey, Stephanie. Anyway, y'all know we have a lot of signs that are, we've got like refills for. So it's like a refill sale. And I was like scrambling around to find this because I'm like, I know I ordered it because I want to do this welcome for all seasons because it's got little pieces. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Linda. There's two Lindas. Anyway, look, you don't even have to paint these if you don't want to. But we're going to do it. Stacy, it's a surprise. You must have just hopped on, my friend. Okay. Now, y'all know I'm the one coat wonder, and I like stuff to be. That's not much different than what it was. Oh, y'all, I'm doing much better. Thank you. I have had like this sciatic nerve thing like one other time really bad. And it's better. You know, I think I still do things that I think I can do anything, you know, even if I hadn't done it in a while. So I was like, I don't know what I did, but I'm like somebody that'll do anything, you know. Like, I've been looking at our shutters and they're stained, and I'm like, I need to get out there and restain those. Oh my gosh, Kathy, Locke's first day was awesome, and I got to pick him up at school. I loved it. Well, he only went half a day, but he said, what did he say when he got in the car? He said, lunch was an hour. And, you know, we were talking and stuff. And then when I got to Jenny's, I said, you know, we were talking. I said, Locke, well, tell her about lunch. And it wasn't that it lasted an hour. It was that he was hungry and it was an hour before lunch. I'm like, I thought he meant that lunch lasted an hour. Oh, yeah, it was so much fun picking him up. Hey, Carol. Hey, Kay, Gina. All right. I am going to just kind of, I'm going to get these started drying. Yours go back Monday. Jenny's doing much better. She went back to the dentist, and I told her, I said, maybe you should ask for an antibiotic. Now, she's not 100%, but she's a lot better. You got the notification? Awesome. He did have a great first day. But y'all, let me tell you something about Locke. It is, I'm not going to say that it's a miracle that he had a great first day, but he is a homebody. He is an introvert. So he went in like a boss today. I mean, Jenny said he went in, put his backpack up, sat down where his name was, and no tears. You know, he did great. I'm still Carol, where you been, girl? Glad to see you again, too. Okay. And y'all, as far as Facebook notifying you, I love it when it works. But sometimes they get a little crazy. All right. Now for all of the letters. Now, look, I'm going to use, these are all from Barry's cutouts. You can just use the transfer. But what he has, like, the pumpkin, the, what is that? Acorn, the heart. See, this is like for all year. A strawberry, a pine cone, and a leaf. But tonight we're going to use the pumpkin. Elaine, no, Jenny's got 3 boys and a girl. And this is the design we're using. Welcome to our home. Or you could do welcome to our patch. So I'm going to do these letters and the pumpkin. Let's see. I'm going to do the letters and I'm not going to paint them. You can paint them if you want to. I'm going to do them in bark. Bark is a pretty brown color. And I'm like, you know what? I am just going to, and I don't think I'm going to cut my transfer apart. I was like, I am just going to do these. I'm not going to paint them. I'm going to do them in bark. But, you know, if you want it to be a little more versatile, like you're going to use it. But I think I'll use bark all the time because my doors are blue and I think bark will look pretty. Oh, and I hadn't told y'all, the key word tonight is sign. S-I-G-N. Like I said, you could paint these if you wanted to, but I'm not. I kind of like the natural color. You like the pumpkin sign? Oh, yeah. See how pretty that is? So I'm just going to put each letter under here and chalk it. I kind of got this brown and I'll use some papaya. I kind of got that kind of look going on. I'm just going to do all of these. And now listen, it's gonna say something about a moderator, but it's actually not removing your comments, and you should still get a message from me. That's probably never going to be fixed because, I mean, I don't know why it does it. We just roll with it. Oh my. Anyway, we used to live in Georgia, in Bullitt County, and I know right around Savannah and Statesboro is where we live. They have got like major flooding. I mean, it's terrible. In fact, the road we used to live off of had a dam break. So I know that Storm Debbie, I don't think it was a hurricane for long, but it did some terrible damage. So we are thinking about everybody that's, you know, dealing with that. It's terrible. Yeah, just ignore that. Because you're getting my messages, right? I hope so. Anyway, so whenever you do get the message, I put a link to everything that's on special, like it says specials or something. Anyway, our refills are on special just for a few days. And like I said, I love this sign because you can do it for all year long. I'm like, okay. What was I gonna do? The To Our Home part? Yeah, I think I'll do it. I'm gonna do it in the same. And, you know, if you don't like brown, you could do it in white. You could do it in black. You know, so we have so many colors. And, you know, you can mix our colors if we don't have a color that goes specifically with what you're looking for. But you could totally mix any of these colors. And, you know, come up with any color you want. I'm going to do the pumpkin and papaya. And for the pumpkin, I'm going to use some sticky double-sided tape. That way I can change it out. And look, I love that font right there. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Okay. And like I said, you get all of these other vegetables, fruits and vegetables. Let me move this before I get in a mess. Get a mess going on. You're under tornado warning? Oh my goodness. It's a scary time when those, and then I think I saw a friend of mine share that there's another like tropical depression or whatever they call them out there brewing. And you know, we used to live on the Gulf Coast, so we don't have a generator here, but we had a generator there because they can get rough. Now I'm going to take some papaya and go over this pumpkin, and then I'm going to use some bark like in spots. And you could totally just do this whole design on that wood. But, you know, if you want the 3D look, this is how you get it. Oh, there it is. I'm like, what did I do with that lid? Then I'm going to do the stem. And then I'm going to add a little bit of shading on my pumpkin. A little here, a little there. Get my fingers dirty a little bit. Not really dirty. You know what I'm saying. Hey, Diane. The word tonight is sign. Y'all be sure to check out all of those. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That's the brown, the addition of a little bit of bark. Okay. You know what? I think I will, because I'm going to use these. I call them arrows. We're not going to do these other pieces of fruit tonight. I may just do a video doing them and changing them out. Also, that leaf would have been pretty, wouldn't it? And y'all, we moved, you know, in December, and I've got a bunch of white pumpkins that today I said buried. You know where those white pumpkins are? But see all the other stuff that's on here? So many cutie pies. If y'all ever move, I'm just going to say good luck. Because it's crazy. Now I'm going to use some papaya and these arrows. I'm trying to think if I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to do them on the bottom. And I don't know if y'all know this, but you can take brown paper and paper towels to lightly sand with. Let me see. Somebody said they're having trouble with the keyword. Keyword is sign, and it's working. Anyway, like if you got a brown paper bag or some rough paper towels, just, and you don't want to do anything to your wood, you don't want to expose anything, you can use this to lightly sand with. Okay, so that is smooth. And look, I'm going to add some fuzz to this. Hey, Darcy. Hey, Patricia. And we're going to use papaya. Let me see how I'm going to do this. I think I'll put it, I think I'll start in the center and then do both edges. I think that'll work. I love this design. This would be pretty, like if you did it in white and black too. Yeah, look, I have sanded. When you just want a smooth surface, you can sand with a paper bag. And it makes it like smooth as butter, but it doesn't take any of your, it doesn't distress it at all. So y'all remember that if you are ever needing to smooth something out, but you don't want to distress it. Isn't that pretty? I love that design. It's a little bit kind of boho looking. Hey, Lori. Hey, Betsy. Hey, Tammy. Okay. Now let's move it over and do this. Y'all think I'm going to get it? Am I even doing the right direction? Oh me, oh my. I can see this side better. Let's see. Hopefully that did good. Yes. Okay. Now I'm like, that's not going the right way. Okay, I'm going to have to do this. Yeah. I'm going to match it up the best I can. Y'all, I'm crazy. I'm crazy, crazy, crazy. Hopefully that's matched up good enough. Let's see. Ta-da! Let me put this over here. I saw somebody say something about me not saying hello. Listen, when I'm looking down doing a project, I miss you. So sometimes I don't see everybody. Hey, Stacy. Okay. I keep dropping that. All right. So, let's see. So please don't ever be offended if I don't see your name. And y'all, for some reason, the what are y'all saying? Oh, yeah, this is one of our frames. This is one of our acrylic frames, and you can, these have interchangeable. So I chalked it on the front, then I painted it on the back. All of these are in the video section. Okay, I'm going to lay this out. That one's going there. I'm going to lay this out. Hopefully I can spell it right. Hopefully I didn't lose. And the pumpkin is the O, but I'm going to use some double-sided tape for the pumpkin so I can change it out. So I'm going to go ahead and use the double-sided tape on the pumpkin. That way, whenever I paint all of these, I can change them out. Stacy, that was an owl that I just showed you. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. And then I'm going to glue the rest of it down. Whoops. Ooh. This little thing gets hot. And if you type the word sign, you're going to get a message from me. I know sometimes the keyword is something that y'all say. And then sometimes people they're not meaning to say the keyword. But you'll get a message from me. You got your blueberry this week? Okay, awesome. And I'm using Gorilla Glue. Hot glue. We are going to make hopefully a pretty bow. Plan on making a pretty bow. I think I can. Okay. Let's let that dry. We'll put this on here. And y'all just ignore that where it says something about a moderator. Just ignore it. Ooh. Y'all, I touched that. And that was hot. I'm doing awesome. How are you doing? All right, let's get our bow started. If you type the word sign, you'll see a lot of different links, and one of them is joining the club. Or, I know another thing, if you just type club, you're going to get you'll get a message too, and it's going to be just about the club. Make this, I'm going to make this big. So we're going to have 3 different pieces of ribbon, and I would say that this is probably 20 inches long. Peggy, they worked on it last weekend, and they'll work on it again this weekend. I'm going to do these the same size, or roughly the same size. The way I decide how big I'm going to make my ribbon is based on how big my project is. I try not to make any bow that's like overpowering. And now for all of these, let me grab my bow maker. This bow maker helps me hold on to stuff. It comes with 3 pegs, but we're just going to use it with 2. So the first piece I'm going to put down, I fold it like, and I do this a lot, y'all. Yeah, if you've been here much, you see me do this a lot, like an awareness bow. You know what? I may need to put that. I think I'll put this in the front because this is, it's so wide. This is going to go in the back. Let me cut, I need to cut a piece of twine. And I put the twine right here. And then I'm going to put my bow, I pinch it, cinch it, pinch it, put it right here. And I kind of go ahead and move it around, see what I like. Now for this one, yeah, I'm going to put it in the front. This one. That's what I did, Paula. That's what I did. Okay. Same thing, make the awareness shape. I do too, Denise. I love sunflowers. I think I'm going to turn this one this way. See how I put the first one down and the tails are this way? It kind of makes your bow go either way. And now we're going to put this in the front. Paula said she was telling me what to do. I already did it. Y'all are so fun. Anyway, I love the sunflower too. I'm pretty sure it's from Hobby Lobby. Now I'm just going to tie this up. Put a couple of knots in here. Gosh, the comments are so slow. Hey, Paula from Oklahoma. Paula, is that the Paula I know? I used to line dance with a Paula. And I think she's from Oklahoma now. Okay, so here's how it looks. We're not finished with it yet. Okay. So let's go ahead. Ta-da! Ta-da! And if I put this on here wrong, okay, see how the holes are? You line up those bigger holes with your little bolts, and then you push down. But you get them lined up first, okay. And that's the same way you take them off. And you could leave it just like that. You could just use that if you wanted to. Now, sometimes these, because when you're working with them, you got to move them up a little bit. In fact, I need to probably move this up so I can get it on. Anyway, it's all movable. And it just clips onto the metal also. So then you got it looking like this. And if these are not your colors, we got tons of colors to choose from. But I wanted to use this ribbon. And I wanted to use these pieces right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of these. And see, this adds more color too. And I'm going to kind of leave these long so that I can, like, they can help hold everything together. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm going to position them in place where I want them. And then I'm going to use that tie. I think I'm going to put one here. And I may trim these long pieces. Let me see. So here's where we are so far. Now you can use two pieces that match. I just wanted to use this one with a pumpkin and these flowers. They kind of reminded me of the flowers on here. Zip ties. All right, now we are going to, I think I'm going to add a couple more to hold this. In place. You can get these zip ties at the Dollar Tree. I think I actually have some smaller ones. Yeah, these ties hold really, really awesome. Thank you, Judy. And like I said, if I'm missing any comments, I apologize. I try to work and talk at the same time because, y'all, you know what? Some people have told me that I talk too much. And I feel like that I am like, what do you call it? Multitasking. Like, I don't talk. I don't just sit here and talk. I work and talk. So, what do y'all think about that? Me working and talking. That's what I do. And sometimes I say things in a singy voice. So I do apologize if I don't see your comments. Y'all, I'm loving this. And listen, like I said, if you want the supply list, just type sign. And remember, these interchangeable pieces and a lot of other stuff's on special. So I gave y'all the link and it says special. So be sure to check that out. Let's trim these up a little bit. Thank you, Susan. In fact, y'all, today, somebody said, you talk too much. And they spell much, M-U-T-C-H or something. And I was like, okay, I talk too much. I try not to. I try to talk just the right amount. I don't know if y'all have ever worked on production. When I was younger, I worked on production. And what that means is you get paid, the more work you do, the more you get paid. And so I've always been a worker, like while I'm doing things, because that's just how I was brought up. You do your work while you talk and work at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So what do y'all think? Don't you love that brown and white? And now, you know, this down here, it was like, oh, it needs more color. But now look at all of those goodies at the top. What do y'all think? I love it. And remember, these are interchangeable. So you could get like a few sets of these. Then you can take out that, change your bow, and you're ready for the 4th of July. Or you could do one for Christmas. For whatever season you like. And it's super simple to take them off and, you know, change them out. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it inspires you to get crafty. And remember, type the word sign. I'm going to send you a message. And then there's a link in there for perks. Perks get 30% off all the time. It's like it's a subscription for discounts. We also have the club. It's a monthly kit that you get once a month. It has everything to create something with. There's specials, like these pieces of wood. And then a lot of more stuff in there. But anyway, I love you guys. I love hanging out with you. I hope y'all had a good time tonight, because I did. Y'all, it's got to cool down because I got all these fall things to put out. All right, y'all. Have a good night.